and gentlemen, welcome to Macomb Area Conference Basketball on Channel 6 CPHS. Tonight, we're on the campus of Port Huron High School as the Big Reds take on their crosstown rivals, the Huskies from Port Huron Northern. My name is Randy Fernandez, and I'll be bringing you all the action of tonight's exciting contest. Let's first start with our referees tonight. We have Mr. Dan Westfall and Mr. Brian Hopp. Starting lineups for the visiting Huskies. Number 12, Andrew Sufis. 14, Aaron Martindale. 24, and leading scorer, Gerald Welsh. Number 30, Tan Elliott. And senior 6'1", co-captain, number 40, Lucas Opliger. For your Big Reds. Captain of both the football and basketball team. His last home game of the year, 12th grader, and the only senior on the team, number 1, Tony Washington. Number 11, Javon Thomason. 23, Malik Mason. 24, Zach Lee. And number 25, Bobby Wright. Opening tap goes to Thomason of the Big Reds. First shot, three-pointer by Thomason off the mark, out of bounds to the Huskies. These two teams met earlier this year at Northern, with Port Huron High coming away with a 12-point victory. Big Reds like to play man-to-man, don't normally go into a zone. And Opliger off his knee, good defense there by Thomason. You'll hear that name a lot. You've heard it a lot over the years. His dad, Cliff, was an exceptional basketball player. Got a scholarship to play D1 basketball and is in the audience tonight watching his junior point guard son. Shot up and again off the mark by Zach Lee. Rebound to Jared Welsh. Again, Welsh, only a sophomore, and the leading scorer, averaging about 14 points a game for Northern. You'll notice tonight everybody's wearing pink, whether it's the players, the coaches' ties, their shirts, the crowd. It's for breast cancer awareness. Half the proceeds tonight are going to the Jimmy V Foundation, Jimmy Valvano that is. That used to be the coach of North Carolina State. So again, we applaud both teams' efforts here wearing pink tonight to represent breast cancer awareness. Play a little sloppy. Teams feeling each other out a little bit. No score, 6:35 to go. Opening quarter here from Port Huron High School. Northern, I don't think, has taken a shot in the first minute and a half. They've had 2 turnovers. Port Huron High 0 for 2 shooting. 3-point shot up and rattles around and no good. By Sufis. It hung on the rim quite a while, but couldn't get it to fall. Bobby Wright with the turnaround jumper can't get it to go. Port Huron has more of a post presence than Northern does. Northern relies on, again, Welsh and Opliger with the ball. Those are the 2 leading scorers for Coach Brian Jamison. High still in that man-to-man. The lower the score tonight, it probably favors the Huskies. Northern again being very patient, just looking for that one shot. Sufis from 15, banks it in. Our first points of the game go to the senior, Andrew Sufis, 2-0 Northern, 5:10 to go, opening quarter. Coach Kevin Landshut, who was a terrific player in his own right, shouted out instructions to his Port Huron High team as we've got our first foul of the evening. And go against Northern. Goes on number 14, Aaron Martindale. His first, team first, out of bounds underneath the south basket to Port Huron High. Good defense there by Sufis to Opliger. 3-on-2 break, and unfortunately it's thrown away. Lucas mentions to his teammates that's on him. He'll slow it down. Again, he's a senior. Been on the varsity for at least 2 years. His dad, David, and his mother are up in the stands as well. That's what's nice about doing these games is you've got former players, former coaches, moms and dads locally, all here tonight. Sam Cromer used to coach the community college basketball team and athletic director for a number of years. He's also taken in the game here tonight. And Sam's at every community college basketball game, as he has been for probably the last 30 years of his life. Shot, again, won't fall by Thomason. Good defense by Malik Mason. Halfway through the first quarter, again, only 2-0, again with a basket by Sufis. Spin move by Mason, rattles in and out, will not go. Rebound falls to Aaron Martindale of Northern. As number 30, Tanton Elliott, brings it up for the Huskies. Spin move by Welsh, shot up short. Here comes Malik Mason. Shot up and good by the 6'3" junior forward, Zach Lee. We're tied at 2. Next whistle, we're going to see some substitutions for Coach Landshut. Very slow start to both teams. Sufis are 3 off the mark, but nice rebound there by Martindale. Can't get it to go. Rattles in and out by Bobby Wright. Can't believe it. Another 3-point shot won't go by Martindale. Fast break, first one of the night, up and good by Malik Mason. That's what Coach Jameson's trying to avoid tonight. Port Huron High a little bit more athletic than his Huskies. They can't let them get out on a break. Nice give and go. Sufis, give credit with the assist. Basket by Opliger, but again, nice pass. Good recognition by Andrew Surface. And we've got some substitutions for the Big Reds. Number 5, Tremaine Lee, and number 12, Jermaine Drake. And for the Huskies, our first substitution for them, number 50, Spencer Vassbender. Spencer was also on the football team this year. And also number 32, Jacob Williams for Northern. Again, in case you just joined us, it's 4-4. $1:54 to go in the opening quarter here from Port Huron High School. Stands are pretty much full as you would anticipate with a rivalry game. Channel 6's pleasure to bring it to you tonight. Jared Smith, spin move underneath the basket, won't go. Rebound by Tremaine Lee. Shot up, kind of off balance shot there by the Big Reds, and definite foul. Foul, I think, is go to Opliger, going to be a shooting foul. Tremaine Lee going to shoot. Lucas Opliger's first, team second. Tremaine Lee, who just stepped into the game. 6'4" junior, steps to the line to shoot 2. You don't think free throws are important this early in the game, but as the game goes on, they usually are. And he splits the pair. 5-4 Port Huron High. Again, nice backdoor give and go. Shot won't go by Welsh. Good pass by Poirier, just can't get it to go. And went from one good pass for Northern to a bad pass by High. Checking in is number 15, Willie Jefferson. And Javon Thomason takes a break. 1 minute to go, opening quarter. 5-4 Port Huron High. Good defense by the Big Reds. That's Zach Lee. Now we've got a scrum on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Port Huron Northern. And that's probably the best quarter of basketball for either team this year, but it's a tight game. I'm sure the pace will pick up a little bit again. I guess you could say both teams playing tremendous defense. Nobody really has the hot hand shooting, as a number of players all with 2 points. And nice defense by Port Huron High. 3.6 seconds to go. Northern's going to have to quickly inbounds, get the shot off. It's going to have to come from Opliger, I think. Doesn't have much time, and it's partially blocked. And at the end of one, our score, the Big Reds 5, and the Huskies 4 at the end of the first quarter. Well, Port Huron High is trying to pull this one out, as Port Huron Northern has won both earlier contests. The Northern freshman team came away earlier with a 38-30 victory over the Big Reds. And then the JV game that just ended earlier, great contest to watch before this one, 39-34 Northern. So both games have been in the 30s. Both games have favored Port Huron Northern. The way this one's starting, we might not get, there might be not 40 points scored by any team here tonight with a 5-4 first quarter game. But it doesn't matter as long as one of these, it doesn't matter to the team that wins. So again, Port Huron High looking to salvage one of these games at the varsity level. Port Huron Northern comes into this game 5-11 overall, 4-6 in the MAC Blue. Or excuse me, that was Port Huron High 5-11 overall, 4-6 in the MAC Blue. Jameson's Northern Huskies come in 2-8, only in the MAC Blue, 4-12 overall. So both these teams playing for a lot of pride here. Hometown pride hasn't been the best of years, but both teams giving it to them all just before they get into districts, which will start next weekend. More substitutions for Northern. Number 33, Jack Trimble, is in the lineup, as well as number 10, Thomas Datto, have checked in for Brian Jameson. Shot up over Trimble, nice rebound by Jack. Jack, who's one of the best baseball players in the area. Also a two-sport star with basketball, as number 32, Jacob Williams hits for 3. It makes it 7-5 for the Huskies. Three-pointer all net from Malik Mason. a seesaw battle. High goes up by 1, 8-7. Poirier tries to set a pick. Jermaine Drake gets around it. Nice steal by Zach Lee, and he'll slam it home. Excuse me, Tremaine Lee. Tremaine Lee brings the Port Huron High crowd to his feet. His cousin, I believe, Tyler Lee, who's a 6'5" freshman, number 35, who hasn't seen any action yet, who just checked in, only a freshman. Tyler Lee is a man among boys on the football field. At 6'5", well over 200 pounds as a freshman, is also a reserve here on the basketball team, but I'm sure next year he'll be a starter for Coach Landshoot. Jermaine Lee, number 5, with a dunk, and Tyler Lee with a bright future for Big Reds. Contested shot won't fall by Willie Jefferson. Foul, going to be the second team foul on number 12, Jermaine Drake. Again, Welsh, who's the leading scorer at 14 a game, has not scored tonight for Northern, but Northern only trails by 3. Welsh is going to shoot a NBA three-pointer and nails it. That's why he's the star of the Northern Huskies with shots like that. 10-10 all, 5:30 to go. Second quarter action here from Port Huron High School. High tries to answer with a 3 of their own by Thomason. Off the mark. Thomason unfortunately hasn't found his rhythm yet, but again, we've got more than a half to go. Both teams like to shoot the 3. Shot won't fall by Lee. Lee has quite a height advantage over Trimble, but again, good defense by Trimble. Shot didn't go, rebound to Northern. Shot up and good. Nice penetration move by Thomas Datto. Taking it to the hole. Coach Jamison likes what he sees there. With moves like that, that'll get much more playing time. Off balance shot by the freshman won't go, but there's Lee underneath. Just at 6'4", when you've got the biggest guy on the floor for Northern at 6'1", that size advantage comes in handy there, and it did for Tremaine Lee. Lee leads all scorers tonight unofficially with 5. Good backdoor move. Trimble to Sufis. Sufis can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Andrew Sufis was 4. Both teams have scored more points halfway through the second quarter than they did through the first 8 minutes. 3-point shot won't go by Drake. Rebound Trimble. Another NBA three-pointer, and net again by the sophomore Jared Welsh. And Northern, who was down 5-4 at the end of the first quarter with 3:46 to go in the first half. Biggest lead of the night by 5, thanks to the 2 3-pointers by Jared Welsh. It's 17-12 Huskies. Well, like I said, it's nice to look around tonight. You see a lot of former students, former players. Assistant Superintendent Eddie Kindle, who used to coach the high football team. He's up in the booth with me here. You look around and you see people like Don Button, who's a volunteer, does the high school football games, the chain gangs, and he's here tonight with his grandson, Nick Cartmel. good to see him. You see people like Vinny Terrell here, who used to play football and basketball for Port Huron High. He's back to watch the Big Reds. So, people like that know what this game means to both teams. Shot up and short by Drake. He just can't find it tonight. Port Huron High lost a point guard who's been with them the last couple years, decided not to concentrate on track and not come out this year, was Nick Pierce. And I know the coaching staff's hoping to get Nick back next year. Was one of the guards they need. And but again, everybody wants to concentrate on different things, and we wish Nick well during the track season. Oh, that looked like a good, yes. I think a good block there by Opliger. Or are they going to call that as a foul on Lucas? They are going to call it. Look, from up here, from my vantage point, it looks like he got all ball. The ref didn't see it that way, so that's two. Going to be interesting to see what Jamison does. Opliger's a starter. 2 fouls, 3:10 to go. Normally at this time you might pull him. Can't pick up his third. We'll see what Coach Jamison, assistant coach Weimer, and assistant coach Larry Rowlands decide what to do. And I do think you're going to see Opliger come out. That's just my guess. We'll see if I'm right or not. See how much basketball knowledge I have or none at all. Somebody's coming out anyway. Free throw won't fall for Drake. Thomason spin move, free throw line extended short. Rebound falls to Welsh. Tell you, if Welsh gets open, it's going to go in. High knows that. Nice penetration by Opliger, won't go. Rebound to Thomason. Here comes Drake. The captain shoots it and drains it. Tony Washington was his first points of the night, and it's a three-pointer. Cuts the deficit to 2, 17-15 with 2:12 to go in the half. Oh, another nice steal by Lee. And Martindale gets it right back. Lee with the quick hands again. There he goes again. Tremaine Lee with 5 points. Doing it on the defensive end. Alley-oop pass, and Lee now with 7. And Jamison very upset with that. Very upset with that sequence. I can't blame him. The score's knotted at 17. With a great play there by number 5, Tremaine Lee, who leads all scorers. 1:51 to go. Again, both Port Huron High and Port Huron Northern athletic departments would like to wish the Richmond wrestling team success in their quarterfinals. They are the number 3 seed at 21-4, taking on the number 6 seed Remus Chippewa Hills. This weekend, Richmond always known for their strong wrestling teams. Again, both Port Huron High and Port Huron Northern administrative and athletic staffs, again, hope that the Richmond Devils, Blue Devils, I think, do well. Again, they're in the county. We wish them well again this weekend, and hopefully on their way to a state championship where they've won more than one in wrestling. They are definitely a state powerhouse, the Richmond High wrestling team. Jared Smith now has 8. Welsh. Shot up and good. Continuation basket by Thomason. He has 5. He'll go to the line, try to break the 19-19 tie. Opliger did in fact come out, so I know a little bit, I guess. or I'm showing my age, and he was replaced by number 2, seeing his first action tonight, Dan Kaluuya. Quick hands by Thomason. Shot up won't go. Nice rebound by Mason. Shot back out to Thomason. In and out. Can't go. Lee, and it finally comes down to Elliott. Elliott's trying to go coast to coast. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound Lee. High. Always looking a fast break. Just inside the lines. Shot won't go by Washington. Now we're playing a little bit more run and gun. Sufa says, I'm going to try 3. Air ball, unfortunately, and here comes Drake. 1-on-3. He's going to go all the way, coast to coast, and lays it in. Jermaine Drake. Jamison holding for the last shot. They were up by 5. They now trail by 3, 22-19 with 35 to go. They're going to hold it for the last shot. Probably look for Wells to shoot it, or Sufis. Here's steal by High. Good hands by Thomason. He's got it. Thomason steals it away. Nice spin move. Lays it up and good. That's just all hustle on Javon Thomason. You're going to have to see Welsh now. Just threw it up. Had more time than he thought. But I think there's a foul just before the buzzer. Welsh will go to the line. Not a good foul. Landshut not happy. And with no time on the clock, foul on Jermaine Lee, his first, team 4th. Jared Welsh going to try to cut it in this 5-point halftime deficit with 2. 24-20, 9th point of the night for the sophomore, Jared Welsh, who used to go to Port Huron High School, but transferred about a year ago. And in and out. So our score at the half, the Big Reds 24, the Port Huron Huskies 20. We'll be back with second half action after these commercial messages. Welcome back to second half action from Port Huron High School as the Big Reds lead the Huskies by a score of 24-20. We'll try to set the lineups for Northern. That's Lucas Opliger with the ball. Number 12, Andrew Sufis. 14, Aaron Martindale. 30, 10, Elliott. And leading scorer, number 24, the sophomore, Jared Welsh. For the Big Reds, they're going to start out again with the captain, Tony Washington, number 1. The junior, Javon Thomason, number 11. Bobby Wright in the middle, number 25. Number 23, Malik Mason. And number 24, Zach Lee at the power forward spot. Again, first quarter, pretty uneventful. A lot of turnovers. Nobody could make a shot. It was only 5-4 at the end of 1. And then again, both teams found their rhythm a little bit, a little more fast break action, tuned up the defense, and again, 24-20 here to start the third quarter. Opliger for 3, short. Rebound, Zach Lee. Well, Tremaine Lee was not on the court, number 5, who came in as a substitute, really sparked the Big Reds in the second quarter to give them this 4-point advantage. Bobby Wright, his first 2 points of the night, increases the lead to 6. Opliger to the basket, can't get it to go. Sufis tied up, possession arrow, the Big Reds. And if you're just joining us, everybody's in pink tonight for breast cancer awareness. Half the proceeds tonight go to the Jimmy Valvano or Jimmy V Foundation to fight cancer. Nice steal by Elliott. Coach Jamison upset. Got a good defensive play there by Elliott. It doesn't turn in any points for Northern. As I said earlier, the lower the score favors the Huskies. Zach Lee up and in. Huron High comes out of full court man-to-man pressure. Again, they're the more athletic team. Huskies have hung with them. Foul on Zach Lee. First of the third quarter. His second foul. Tris Ford now up in the booth. Teacher counselor here at Port Huron High, talking to Assistant Superintendent Eddie Kindle. Northern needs to free up Welsh with some picks. I mean, he's their main scorer. Nice pass, good D though. Good pass by Opliger to Sufis. Great defense by Thomason. Even the coaches are turning up the pressure here in the third quarter. Shot up won't go. But Welsh going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul on number 23, Malik Mason. Again, Port Huron High only has one senior, and that's the captain, number 1, Tony Washington. Seniors for Northern, again, playing their last game before the districts. Dan Kaluuya, Thomas Datto, Andrew Sufis, Max Fott, Mike Poirier, Jack Trimble, Alex Lubbers, and Lucas Opliger. So over half the team here will not be returning. And Coach Jamison will have to, again, build the team around the sophomore Welsh. But again, JV team who won here earlier tonight, Nick Miller, he'll be starting next year as a junior for them. Brent Manis, Billy Felco. So coverage not bare for Coach Jamison. Three-point shot by Sufis, nothing but air ball. Just getting no lift on a shot tonight. Another air ball by Elliott. So Northern coming out cold here. You may see some substitutions here shortly as they've been outscored 4-2 here in the third. It almost looks like a repeat of the first quarter when nobody could find their shot. I see School Superintendent Ron Woline joining us in the booth. Mr. Woline, who's retiring after a storied career here, was also the Port Huron High principal for a number of years. And very dedicated to the students. Nice to have him up here in the booth with us tonight. In fact, the booth is getting pretty crowded up here. Great vantage point though to watch a game. Opliger up and under move, blocked by Lee. Again, we've got Tremaine Lee, number 5, Zach Lee, 24, and Tyler Lee, 35. I think they're somewhat, I think at least one of them is related to one of the other ones. Shot won't fall by Zach Lee, but he'll shoot two. Foul on number 12, Andrew Sufis. First, and the first team first in the third quarter. Nothing but net for Mr. Zach Lee, a 6'3" junior. Makes them both. 32-22, biggest lead of the night for the Big Reds. Full court pressure. Northern has got to find somebody to put the ball through the hoop besides Wesh, or at least free Wesh up for a shot. Martindale for three. Can't get it to go. Nice steal, nice pass underneath and a basket by Tanton Elliott. Nice defense there by the Huskies. Shot's not going, you got to step up the defense. Over and back violation on the Big Reds. Coach Hender's shot, Coach Kevin Lanchute not in agreement on that. Again, I think our referees, Dan Westfall and Brian Hopp, are doing a fine job tonight. Wesh for his third NBA three. That one won't go. He's 2 of 3 from point three range. And I think Tony Washington's going to have to come out. I think he's got a bloody lip. He's going to have to go out. The trainer's going to come and take care of that. As number 12, Jermaine Drake. Jermaine's only a sophomore, 5'6" sophomore. He's the Energizer Bunny for the Big Reds. Very, very fast. He doesn't run track, he should. Port Huron High is both these teams, Port Huron High and Northern, have very good track programs. Again, you won't find a better tennis teams around than Port Huron Northern. Both the ladies and the boys are tremendous year in and year out in tennis. Port Huron High the last few years has been very dominant in football. So a lot of talent in the area. Again, we were entertained at halftime by the Big Reds dance team, who did a fine job, got the crowd pumped up. Again, nice to see everybody wearing these pink t-shirts we're selling tonight. Again, half the proceeds go to the Jimmy V Foundation, so I see a lot of students wearing them. So that's nice that they've helped out the cause. Again, 32-24, 3 minutes left in the third from Port Huron High School. Kind of an off-balance shot by Bobby Wright, won't go. Here comes Wesh. Nice move by Wesh, up and under, won't go, but he's fouled. What a move by the sophomore. Jermaine Lee, who led all scorers in the first half. That's his second, team fourth. Wesh will go to the line to shoot 2. It's the kind roll. It's them both. 32-26. Drake can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Trimble. Trimble gave him a spark on the defensive end in the second quarter. He's back in. Malik Mason, second foul on him, team 5th. So 2 more, and Northern will be in the bonus. Nice pass underneath. Oh, Opliger just can't get it to go. Sufis up and good. Drake off balance. That's not what Coach Lanchute wants. And Trimble's going to be called with a foul, I believe, as he helps him up. And Bobby Wright. Excuse me, that foul's on Sufis. Second team foul on Sufis. Second team foul, second foul on Andrew. Not on Trimble. Northern, who was down by 10 2 minutes ago, has cut it to 4. Thomason off balance. Won't get it to go, but the junior, Tremaine Lee in double digits. To me right now, if the game is over, Tremaine Lee's the player of the game, but a lot of action left, and he's coming in off the bench. And somebody's got to set a pick for Welsh here. Trimble just inside the three-point line. He went right home, but Zufus follows it up. Oh, just misses the bunny. Just had much more time than he thought. Drake never afraid to shoot it. Won't go. Again, high all over the glass. Again, High has at least a 2-inch height advantage on most of the Huskies, and that shows, but High playing a little bit under control. Jermaine Drake needs to just be the point guard, I think, and not the shooting point guard. He's only got 2 tonight, and he needs to settle his team down on the offensive end. Jacob Williams into the lineup for Northern, for Sufis. Three-point shot won't go by Martindale. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Shot up and good by Bobby Wright. Northern content to hold for the last shot. Coach Jamison shouting out instructions for that last shot. We're down to 6, down to 5. Backdoor play, nice move. Oh, that was blocked underneath. And I think, again, just like how we ended the half, somebody's going to be shooting 2 here for Northern. Let's try to sort things out. I believe it's going to be 32, Jacob Williams, 6'1" junior. Going to go to the line. At the end of 3, I don't even think, are they going to put the players back on the court or not? I guess Northern is.
Foul was called on Big Reds, 25, Bobby Wright. That's his first, team 6. Northern is shooting 2.
They're going to put 1 second back on the clock. That's why everybody's back out on the court here. 36-28. They're going to try to cut into that deficit. All net for Williams. That one falls a little short as time will expire. And after 3, Porter and High, 36. The Huskies, 29. Well, at the half, it was 24-20, Porter and High. They've increased that lead from 4 to 7 with 8 minutes to go. Again, just looking around, again, you know, it's like homecoming week here. You see a lot of people that come to these cross-time rival games. Tim Lovers and his wife are here cheering on their son Alex Lovers, who plays for Northern. Again, he's a senior, will be graduating this year. It's great to see a lot of the teachers, counselors, and even former cheerleaders that come back to help. Cheerleaders here, former band members from Port Huron High are here. And Big Red Band is always good year in and year out. I'm going to mention this again before we end, but tonight our crew director is Carl Staffhorst. Our camera crew is DJ Palm, Vol Adams, Katie Gunn, and Emily Desmet. We couldn't do the job without them. Back at home tonight, taking the night off, is the leader of the pack, Ed Senek, and his wife, Shelley. They do a great job for the school district. Again, we couldn't do it without them. Shot up and good. Great backdoor move.
Huskies 32, Williams.
Nice pass by Opliger to Williams. That's the way to start the third quarter if you're Northern. Shot won't go by Lee. Opliger brings it up. Trimble stays in the ball game. He's earned those minutes for his defensive presence here tonight. His mom and dad are in the stands as well. Shot up short by Welsh. Opliger, a nice hustle there for the Huskies. As Coach Lanchuk yelling, grab that rebound. Not happy with the undersized Huskies grabbing that offensive glass. Shot up, won't go by Northern. Rebound Drake. And Drake's shot just won't fall tonight. Unofficially 1 of 9 shooting the ball. Welsh, nice penetration and the foul on number 24, Zach Lee. Third foul on Zach Lee. Substitutions for Northern, number 10, Thomas Datto. For the Big Reds, number 15, Willie Jefferson. And number 1, Tony Washington, who was injured earlier. Back in the lineup, good to see that. Northern's creeping back into this game with their free throws. 36-32, 6:11 to go in the contest. Smith, unofficially with 12, cuts it to 3, 36-33. Thomason takes it through the lane, won't go. This ball underneath the north basket favors the Huskies. Nice defense by Washington on Wesh. Trimble to Datto, shot up, just won't go. Nice rebound by Lee. I think if I keep just saying Lee, it doesn't matter whether it's Tremaine, Zach, or Tyler. I can just say Lee and get away with it. Three-point shot won't go by Willie Jefferson, but again, high all over the glass. So far, the full court man-to-man pressure hasn't gotten to Coach Jamison's squad here tonight. We got Andrew Sufis going to check back in. Coach Jamison calls a timeout as Sufis will check back in. Again, Port Huron Northern comes in 2-8 in the MAC Blue, 4-12 overall. Kevin Lanchuk's Big Reds come in 5-11 overall, 4-6 in the MAC Blue. Again, earlier tonight, the Northern freshman team under head coach Steve Distelrath and assistant coach Jackson Langoff. Jackson giving back to his community. He was at Northern just 2 years ago helping the freshman team. They came away victorious tonight, 38-30. And then in a great JV game, right down to the wire. Northern prevailed again, 39-34. Coach Weimer with assistant coaches Mike Mancini and student assistant Connor Stagger. Very happy with that performance. So Port Huron High looking to win one of the three. But this is the big one. This is the varsity one. This is the one that everybody wants. So anyway, and she's going to put the mic on me. I'll say hello to everybody, or camera on me. So again, it's good to be back. I haven't done this in probably 7 to 10 years, so I'm very fortunate that Ed Senek and Channel 6 have brought me back for such an important contest. Hopefully I'm not doing too bad of a job, but Ed got me for the right price, so I'm just donating my time too. 4:44 to go in the contest. 36-33, the Big Reds. Opliger baseline, lays it up left hand, good. Lucas Opliger looking down at his dad. He applauds that move. Washington, got to be a charge or, yes, offensive foul on Tony Washington.
Offensive foul, called on Big Reds, Washington. That's his first.
First on Tony, team 8th. Again, Port Huron High will shoot free throws for the remaining 4:14. Northern only has 2, but if they trail, they're going to have to foul quickly. Let's see how this turns out. Nice pass. Nice pass by Opliger to Jared Welsh. Northern, down by 10, has taken the lead with 3:50 to go in the contest. And the Husky faithful are off their seats on that one. Thomason over to Lee. Lee shot up, no good, off the iron. Rebound, Datto, the smallest man on the court, gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Thomason. Port Huron High frustrated right now with this comeback here by the Huskies. Lanchute doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to bring in number 12, Jermaine Drake, and number 25, Bobby Wright. Out go Thomason and Zach Lee. 5'10" senior Thomas Datto to shoot a 1-and-1. They're all big now. I told you earlier, free throws is what it usually comes down to. Biggest lead of the night for Northern, 39-36 with 3:30 to go. Datto getting a high five by his coaches and teammates. He's replaced, however, by Aaron Martindale, 14, who did start the ball game. Right to Lee, shot won't go. Rebound to Martindale. If I'm high, I don't know if we want to slow it down or keep the tempo up. Welsh says, I want to keep the tempo up. He thinks he got fouled. Thomason shakes his head no. They're friends. They know each other. All these kids know each other. This is for pride. Nice pass by Trimble underneath to Sufis, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. High not doing a good job defending that inbound pass. Trimble did a nice job. Foul on Bobby Wright, his second 10th team foul. So from now on, any foul, Northern will shoot 2, and that's big when they've got the lead. They will shoot 2 every time they get hacked by the Big Reds. Sufis with both of them, 41-36 with 3 minutes to go. High has not scored in the last 2 minutes. Thomason thinks about the 3, penetrates instead. Nice move, up and good. Nice pass Underneath, Trimble smartly brings it out though. Welsh goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Lee. High needs to be patient. A lot of time. They're only down 3. 2:20 to go. Tomlinson says, I'm going to take it. I feel it. Can't get it. Here comes Martindale. Going to go coast to coast. And he gets the kind roll. Aaron Martindale. 43-38, 2:10. And coach Kevin Landshut has seen enough and calls a timeout to settle his squad down. Again, High beat this team by 12 a little over a month ago. Throw out the records. Northern by 5 with 2:08, and he's pleading his case that his Huskies can win this game. Where Coach Landshut saying, settle down. A lot of time. 5 points isn't a big deficit. Both student bodies, cheerleaders, cheering their team on here. Again, both teams looking forward to district action. Hockey teams, Port Huron Northern hockey team won last night over Grosse Pointe North by a score of 6-4. Trevor Mamson net. A hat trick by a newcomer on the Northern hockey team, Joey Zappa. Welcome addition to Northern. Van Busker, Shagney, Bailey McVitie, and amongst others, Jake Schott leading that Northern hockey team. Northern hockey will take on the winner of Marysville Port Huron High. They play Monday night in district action. The winner of the High Marysville hockey team takes on Darren McCarroll's Husky squad on Wednesday night at McMorran Arena. Drake, who had, again, just can't find it tonight, but continues to shoot. Plays good defense, though. That's why he's out there. Very quick. Oh, and he's hacked. Opliger's hacked by Malik Mason. Northern can feel it here. The Northern faithful can feel it. They can seal the deal if they can continue to make these free throws. They're up 5, $1:44 to go. Northern has to make the free throws. No. Rattles in and out, and finally out. These are big for the senior, Lucas Opliger, and big for Coach Jamison's team. Still a 2-possession game. 44-38, 2-possession game. 2 threes will do it. Again, $1:42, a lot of time. I needs to set up a good shot. Thomason inside to Lee. That's the way. And get it into the big man. And he's fouled. Not what Coach Jamison wanted. Cuts the lead to 4, and he'll go to the line to try to cap off a 3-point play. Again, a lot of time. This last minute 32, I gotta admit there'll probably be at least 2 timeouts before the end of the game. And there's one of them. As number 5, Tremaine Lee again. If High wins this game, he gets my vote as MVP, but that's only if High wins this game. For Northern, there's a number of them. Again, the leading scorer is Jared Welsh. Probably the defensive player of the game for Northern should be Jack Trimble. Jack getting a lot of minutes tonight. Again, 44-41, minute 32 to go in the contest. And looking all, who else has joined our booth here is Kenny Semmelsberger. Kenny, the former coach of Port Huron High, now the athletic director at High, now the area athletic director. Ryan Jamison's dad, Gordy Jamison, who was my math teacher and basketball coach at the old Port Huron Central days, which is now an intermediate school. Gordy's always here to take stats and Him and his wife Karen follow their sons through their illustrious basketball careers, and they'll be following them through their grandsons' I'm sure illustrious careers. Brian's wife is always in the stands supporting her husband and the Northern Huskies. So a lot of love here in the stands tonight. Again, this has just been a great game to announce. Two teams, hard fought. Full court man-to-man pressure. They got to get in. They do to Welsh. Northern content to, there's a trap. Northern content just to get over the timeline. Sufis wants to bring it back out, smart play. The clock's on Northern side, but it's only 3. Not really a need to foul there, in my opinion, but again, Malik Mason fouls way out at the half-court line. Still a minute 15 to go. And it's gonna come down to free throws. That's the 4th on Malik Mason. Jared Welsh to shoot 2. They're in the bonus. Oh, net for Jared. A lot of poise for this sophomore. Trimble comes back in, kind of be an offensive, defensive switch here. You'll see Elliott probably go back in offensively, Trimble back in defensively, number 33. All net again, Welsh. 46-41. Buck 10 to go. A lot of time, got to be patient if you're high. Gets it into the big man, and we got a blocking foul. But again, Northern can foul. That's only their 3rd team foul. They've got 3 more to give, so they can afford to do that as long as they're not shooting. It is their 4th foul. I stand corrected. They still got 2 to play with here. Lee spin move won't go. Rebound. Nice rebound there by Martindale. And again, Thomason. Not the guy you want to put on the line. Welsh, who just made both of them. That's not the guy you want to foul. I would have to believe this is an upset in the making here. But again, still 58 seconds to go. Welsh again. All net. And we've got a timeout. Big Reds, 47-41, 58.6 to go. Northern at the line. Northern looking good, but again, anything can happen. It's still a 2-possession game. That's why this free throw makes it very important. Be a 3-possession game. With this much time, High would have to score and have to foul almost right away to stay in this contest. Again, High led all the way, 5-4, end of 1, 24-20 at the half, 36-29. Their lead by was as many as 10 in the 3rd quarter. But just like that, Northern persistent, pecking away, got it down to single digits. They trail by 6. They're going for the trifecta. As again, the Northern freshman team won 38-30, and the Northern JV team won 39-34. Again, I want to thank our crew director from Channel 6 CPHS, Carl Staffhorst. On cameras again, DJ Palm, Law Adams, Katie Gunn, and Emily Desmet. Couldn't do it without you. Some of the crowd's even starting to leave. I just can't see that. There's a lot of time left in this game. I guess trying to beat the parking lot rush. Welsh, who's already made the first one. They tried to ice him. It worked. It worked. Rebound Lee. Here comes Thomason. That was a big free throw. Would have made it a 3-possession game. Thomason's thinking about the 3. Wants the pick. NBA 3. No. Rebound. Fight for it. Comes out to Trimble. He gives it to Suva and gives it to Martindale right away, and there's a foul. The 3 wouldn't go from Thomason. Again, Northern has to make these free throws or High still in it. Aaron Martindale, who's not been to the line tonight, steps the line with 40 clicks of the clock left. Again, they're in the double bonus. Needs to make them both, at least one. make it a 3-possession game. Yes, rattles it home. That was huge. That was huge. Timeout, Big Reds. This is when your leaders need to step up on either team. Still a lot of time. He's got to get, whether this is made or not, he's got to take it down, has to score. They have to foul or still an inbound pass. High sends out. 23 Mason, 11 Tomlinson, 12 Drake, 5 Tremaine Lee, 1 Tony Washington. For Northern, they got Lucas Opliger, Jack Trimble, Andrew Sufis, Jared Welsh, and at the line, number 14, Aaron Martindale. He makes this high, probably will have to shoot a 3. Gonna come up short, rebound, fight for it underneath. And we got a foul, but again, Northern can afford to give that foul. That's only the 5th team. In fact, if I was Northern, I probably would, you can give away one more. Northern gonna pressure the ball a little bit. I think this is smart. They back off now, 38 seconds. Thomason gonna look to shoot it, gonna look for the 2. And he's fouled, not what Coach Jamison wanted on Martindale. That stops the clock. Just can't do that. Got to think out there. 33 seconds to go, 48-41. If you're Northern, you do not want that clock to stop. Thomason to shoot 2. Down to a 2-possession game. No, off the mark, plus he was in the lane too early. Good call by the referee. It's almost like Thomason wanted to miss that one on purpose. I don't know the strategy behind that. They got to get it in, they do to Welsh, he's going to get hammered. No, they got a foul, they got a foul. High's got a foul. Timeout. Jamison, he was going to get tied up there, and the possession there was going to favor Port Huron High, so a great timeout, great coaching by Brian Jamison. 48-42, 25 seconds to go. You're feeling good if you're a Husky fan, but a lot of time if I can hit a quick couple threes. Most of the people have stayed to watch the final. Again, a few have tried to beat the crowd out of here, thinking it's a Husky victory, but I'm not calling it yet. Again, Jared Welch leads all scorers for Northern, followed by Andrew Sufis, and then Lucas Opliger again for Northern. Jack Trimble seeing extensive action in the reserve role, playing a heck of a defensive game for Northern. High's been led all night off the bench by number 5, Tremaine Lee, 6'4" junior. Done a great job. Northern has to inbound this ball. If you're a High fan, you got to get a quick steal. Quick steal, if not, you got to get a quick foul. Wide open, Martindale. They've got to foul him. And they finally do. So Aaron Martindale, who just split a pair about 30 seconds ago, will go to the line. Foul on 11, Thomason, his 3rd. Good. They're big. Free throws are big. 3-possession game, 49-42 Northern. May off the rim. Here comes Drake. Pulls up for the 3. Well off the mark. Just can't find it tonight. Rebound, Lee rattles home. Yes. 10 seconds, 49-44. They've got to follow, and they do. I'm going to call it. It's a Northern trifecta tonight. Freshman, JV, and varsity steal all 3 games on the Big Red home court. It's 49-44, 2-possession game, 6.5 seconds. Welsh at the line. It's all Northern here tonight in Big Red country. And I've got to give it to the sophomore. He's our player of the game. Our Channel 6 player of the game is the sophomore, Jared Welsh, number 24, unofficially with 20 points tonight, 6 seconds. They're going to let him go all the way down, not even going to play any D. Thomason will jam. Doesn't matter. Northern upsets the Big Reds by a final score of 51-46. Again, Northern down by 10 in the third. Claw back for a 5-point victory. Again, this is the final game for CPHS. Regular season game, it's on to the district. CPHS wishes both High and Northern much success as they get in the districts. Again, my name is Randy Fernandez. It was a pleasure tonight bringing you all the action. Our final again, Port Huron Northern 51, Port Huron High 46. Have a pleasant good evening.